And we're celebrating our 15th anniversary this season. And I have 6 kids, and I like to unbox toys on the internet. And then I'd like to teach you how to tag these things. So it's been kind of crazy. We're going to talk about all that in a minute. It's been a crazy couple of days. So I'm a little early today because I need to get on the horn today. So one of the things I like about the toy mini brands is that there's a lot of boxes inside. Ooh, I got money flying out. There's a lot of bags inside the ball. And so in the first bag, I got a remote control car. Hello Kitty remote control car. Hello Kitty is super popular at our sales. So are remote control cars. Make sure that the remote is attached to the product, to the car. Make sure that they work. Make sure that the rope, the string, the wire is intact. Also, I got some money because there's real money in the mini brand ball bags. We do take cash. We don't take checks, personal checks, but we do take Visa and MasterCard and Discover and Apple Pay, and we don't take American Express because they charge us more. It costs money. Do you guys know that? Do you know that it costs us money when you use a credit card? I know. It's super fun. And so we can't take American Express because it's just not worth it. Next bag is magnetic sand. This has to be new in box. If you're going to sell a product like this, like magnetic sand or, what's my other favorite Crayola product? Maybe I shouldn't do these at 8:30 because I'm not awake yet. It's not Play-Doh, but Play-Doh is in the same category. It has to be new in package. Okay. So you can, and that's just for the actual Play-Doh or the sand. If you're going to have Play-Doh toys, those are reusable. You can sell those. They're super popular. They sell very well at our event. Play-Doh magnetic sand has to be new in box. Okay. Cluedo. Is this new or is this fake for mini brands? Games sell really well at our sale. They're one of our top sellers. Make sure all the pieces are in there. If you're selling with us, make sure that you secure the lid to the box so that they don't fall apart and then pieces are all over the floor. And then we ask that you put the tag on the back, covering up the original barcode. Games are super popular. It's a great place to get a game, especially if you're a teacher. Come get some games for your classroom. Get some games for the camper. Get some games for camp. Wherever you need extra games. We've been traveling a lot this summer and playing a lot of games, a lot of cards. So it's a fun thing to do with a bunch of people, especially on vacation. So, get some extra games. It's also fun if you lost some pieces to a game. You can buy that game and just like pull the pieces because the prices are so great. But another mom tip is if you have a game similar to like Candyland and you lose the pieces, you can use other action figures. So we used to play Candyland with like Mickey Mouse, the little action figure, or like the Paw Patrols would play Candyland. So a little mom tip there, use other figures to play games. Okay, so speaking of, we got My Little Pony. Definitely ponies probably have played some games, some board games in certain households. But this is My Little Pony. My Little Ponies sell pretty well, but you need to comb their hair. And so the tricky thing, let me put this on Do Not Disturb. Tricky thing about My Little Ponies and anything with hair, whether it's Barbie dolls or mermaids or baby dolls, go into the drugstore and get hair detangler, like actual real live hair detangler that you'd use on your little girl. Use it on your toys, get their hair nice and untangled, and that's a great way to sell that stuff. Okay, here's my last bag. Are the bugs loud? Can you hear them? Oh, Cards Against Humanity, the 2000 set. So again, another board game, Cards Against Humanity. This is an edition, like you can add on. Those sell great as well. Something like this, though, make sure all the pieces are there and price to sell. Okay. So I wonder if I got any rares this time. Ultra rare. Oh, she is ultra rare. Oh my gosh, for real? My Hello Kitty remote control car is an ultra rare mini brand pull. Amazing. That's very exciting. The Kinetic Sand Gold is a rare pull. Did not pull the gold one. I pulled a common, I believe. You can tell I've done this before. Yeah. All right. So there's my pull today. You know how I feel about the trash that is now all over my table. I am outside. I'm not on scene, but we have been traveling. So I don't know how it is August 12th. There is still a lot to do. I don't know about you, but teachers were announced on Friday. Class lists were announced on Friday. So that was super fun. And that means that the teacher supply lists have come out. So that also means that everything is gone at Target now. Super fun. So I probably need to take the kids like school supply shopping, back to school supply shopping. So we got home really, really late Sunday night. There was a family wedding that we went to in New Bern. So we were on the road a lot of driving this past weekend. We also helped Tim check off a bucket list item. He really wanted to see the White House. And so we helped him check that off. We wanted to go into the White House, but fun fact, if you want a ticket, it takes like 6 months to reserve a ticket. You can like it's either your senator or your governor for permission to do a White House tour. And you can get them, but they are like 6 months in advance. Well, we were reading this book about the White House at the beginning of the summer, and he really wanted to go see the White House, and he wanted to go in it. So we started to look around and we figured some things out, but we were like, we're not going to be able to go in it right now. So that's a later thing. We're going to have to schedule that trip. And so anyways, we got to walk outside of it. Tim was super excited. We did DC on scooters. It was a lot of fun. We got to see my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law one more time before she has the baby. So we're so excited. Those are the baby showers I was going to. So it was a big weekend. We got home late Sunday night, and sorry guys, it's still 8:30. We got home really late Sunday night, and then Matt has wisdom teeth taken out yesterday morning. He's doing pretty good. But we've got a couple days of recovery here, and so he's sleeping, and I'm trying to get this in before he wakes up because he's pretty good. Oh, there's this really pretty dragonfly right here hanging out with me. He was pretty good yesterday afternoon, but they always say day 3 or 4 is the worst. My big kids have done this already, so. But it's just another thing that we're doing right now. Also, Ellie is getting ready for school. She leaves next week. I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. She's going to college. She's gonna love it. She's so excited. It's really fun. And so then we're going to go hang out one last time this weekend. She gets to decide what we're up to, and she's got a whole thing. I'm going to get a new phone. I'm getting a new iPad. The letter L fell off my keyboard. There's a lot to do right now. It's August. And so what I wanted to do is just take a minute. You're probably doing back to school shopping yourself. You're probably trying to squeeze in the last, everything you can into the last few minutes of summer, and here into August. And I just want to encourage you and just come alongside you and just, number one, say solidarity. But number two, I don't want you to I want to give you a couple tips on how right now, what to do with the list of things that you need to do, want to do here at the end of August. But I want to just meet with you in solidarity. And I want to remind you that it's August 12th. And so if you are consigning with me in Pittsburgh, we're down to 3 weeks, people. Maybe 4. And I think the realization hit me because I still have some things to do on my end logistically. Let's just say there's a lot of things showing up to the house this week from Amazon and such. And a lot of emails going out. But anyway, it's so just don't let it sneak up on you. When we turn the corner here in September, it's going to be Labor Day, and then we are going to have 1 week left before drop-offs begin on the 6th. So don't let your tagging sneak up on you. So that's my number one advice right now. But number two, and I did this with Ellie last night. She was like, I have this huge to-do list. Can you help me figure out how I'm going to get it all done? And I was like, yeah, I sure can. So she got out her day planner and she got out her list. And I do this before the sale too. I break it down by day, and I just start with the big projects, right? So she still needs to pack, and she needs to go to the mall. And so these are 2 big projects. They're going to take some time. So we're going to put those into our schedule first. We're going to schedule, when are you going to tag? Schedule a couple of good sections for tagging. When are you going to go back to school shopping? Toss that in there. Those feel like bigger projects to me, like wiping on the kitchen counter or mopping the kitchen floor, maybe not as big of a project as back to school shopping, the big run to the store, right? I normally take 3 kids and I just stand there with a card. I'm like, here's your lists, go get what you want, and then come back for approval. So, and boys, I'm not going to lie, it's way easier because they don't care about their folders. I'm lucky if they get the right quantity. They don't care about the folders. They're normally all the same color. They just don't care. It's adorable. And part of me misses the girls. I did buy some of my own school shopping, office supply shopping, because it's a great time to buy office supplies. And I did some of my own office supply shopping a couple weeks ago, and I got my whole staff involved. I was like, girls, you need to go get some office supplies. They're so fun. Okay. So then what you want to do is what of your things that you have to do have deadlines? And you're going to want to put those in too. Okay. Those in next. So, if you have to go take your kid to get their back to school physical, next Tuesday, I think we have a dentist appointment next Tuesday too. If you have to take your kid to get their back to school physical next Tuesday, then you have to fill out the forms before that day. So make sure that the filling out of the forms gets put on the to-do list prior to the appointment. Right. So what of your tasks have deadlines? Okay. And go ahead and put those in there. Same thing with tagging. You have to have your tagging done by September 6th. So you can't put it off, right, until the week after that. Something like mopping the floor doesn't have a deadline. Maybe you want to do it once a week. And so, it's every Monday, right? So put those things in there too. The things that you do every week. If you have Bible study, you need to get your homework done before Bible study. So I used to have Bible study on Thursday, and I would have to make sure that my homework was done. I would do it Tuesday night because the kids are somewhere. And so scheduling it in weekly, your weekly things, so that they're done before that, right? Okay. So if you're cleaning the house once a week, when are you doing that? Making sure you're staying that regular. And then don't forget to meal plan. And I'm preaching to myself right now, but last night I just wasn't feeling great yesterday because part of it was the travel. Part of it was just because I'm a woman, and I was like, I need to make dinner. Right. And I could have ordered pizza. I could have, but I was like, if I would have just meal planned. So I had done a Costco run earlier. I did get a couple of things for this week just to kind of have some things in your back pocket. Have not just meal planning, but have a quick meal in your back pocket. And it might just be like grilled cheese, or it might be, I don't know, whatever your family's quick. Pancakes is another famous, fun one, favorite around here, because I normally have a box of pancake mix and I can whip those up pretty quick. So, and there's not a ton of prep all day. So have a couple of those meals in your back pocket for August and even September, when we get back into the grind of school, that you can you're like, today is not happening. Or I forgot to take the chicken out of the freezer, and I don't own an Instapot. Please don't come for me. You know what I mean? Have a couple crock pot meals ready, or some frozen taco meat in the fridge, just so that when we get into the nitty gritty of September, and back into the grind, you have a couple of things in your back pocket that you can, rest that can come and save you, or I don't know, whatever I'm trying to say. So we're going to be back to school before we know it. And then after Sunflower, happy Halloween, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. It'll be January before we know it. We're going to be sitting here in snow in January laughing about August, right? And wishing that we could go back, wishing it was warm, wishing we could sit on our back patio and enjoy the summer and the warmth of August. So I have a bug attacking me. So the other thing is just take a breath, take a breather, take a moment and enjoy it. Enjoy the end of summer, squeeze in something else. One more thing that you want to do this summer. Lots going on with Sunflower. Currently, pre-sale tickets for Pittsburgh are open. Do not miss this opportunity. If you want to have the best selection, you're going to want to shop early. If you want the deepest discount, you're going to want to shop later. Also, why does my nose itch every time I get on live with you guys? I don't know. I watched my playbacks or some other things because we're trying to steal a bunch of the content and reuse it, and I itch my nose a lot. Also, there goes the trash. I'm gonna have to go clean up the yard. The mini brand trash there's a beautiful breeze right now. Okay, so pre-sale tickets. Do not miss the opportunity to get pre-sale tickets. for Pittsburgh. Sapphire tickets are available for Tuesday. This is the sensory friendly pre-sale. You're not going to want to miss it. It's a small crowd. It does benefit 10% of the sales. I'm not talking the ticket sales. I'm not talking the $4 from your tickets. I'm talking 10% of what you spend at the register goes to our nonprofit of choice. This season, the nonprofit is St. Vincent de Paul. So all of our consigners, they have an opportunity if they don't want that they're selling with us. If they don't want their stuff back, they can donate it to our local nonprofits. For the last couple of seasons, this stuff has gone up to Erie. For most of it goes up to Erie. We try to sell it a second time, and then we donate it to the local nonprofits up in Erie. But Erie is doing phenomenal, and she is up and running, and she's a little toddler running around up in Erie. She's doing great. And so now our consigners have the option of whether or not they want their things to go up to Erie to get a second chance, or if they just want to donate it here locally to one of our nonprofits. So as we get back into relationship with some of the nonprofits down here, one of the nonprofits that takes a bulk of our items is St. Vincent de Paul. They will do a pickup, and they say they come on Monday and they pick up what doesn't sell, and they then turn around and use it in their stores. Some of it they sell in their stores, some of it they don't. They also do a lot of bulk recycling, which we love. Textile recycling. They do sell like just truckloads of rags, clothes that can't be sold. And then those, can be rags and things like that. Their largest, we got to tour their facility about 3 years ago. Adam and I did, and we got to watch them make bales of rags and then put them on trucks and things like that. The whole thing is very fascinating. The largest line item at the St. Vincent de Paul in their budget. So St. Vincent de Paul is a nonprofit, but they have a budget. They have bills and expenses. They have staff. They don't just have management, but they have like people that run the stores and the cash registers and receive donations. They have guys who drive the trucks. Whatever you do, if you have St. Vincent de Paul bin in a parking lot, please do not leave things outside of the bin on the ground. If you do that, it's automatically trash. And the reason it has to be automatically trash is because either it's gotten rained on and now it's growing mold, or an animal has come and eaten it, or worse, like they've peed on it, or there's feces, and now it's just, and we don't know. St. Vincent de Paul doesn't know what interacts with your items that you leave outside of their boxes. And so it just is immediately trash. And that's so sad. You might as well just throw it in your own trash, because if you don't throw it in your trash can because you don't want to pay for the extra garbage, St. Vincent de Paul has to pay for that. And so now all this money that could be going to help people who need help, they are spending their money on dumpsters. So their largest line item is their dumpster, because people donate trash. Please do not donate trash to these nonprofits. It is just not fair to them that they have to pay to get rid of your trash. So I'm begging you, if it's trash, put it in your own trash can, okay? And take care of it yourself. If it's not trash, if it's great and can be resold or benefit another local family, then you can donate it to St. Vincent de Paul, okay? They will do a porch pickup. You just have to call and schedule it. Okay, so they're going to be our nonprofit. We've been working with them forever. They've still been doing pickups for us throughout the last couple of years. And they've always been very flexible with us in doing pickups. So any sales, 10% of the sales from the Sapphire presale is going to go to St. Vincent de Paul this year. We are still going to do, Chick-fil-A is going to come back, and they're going to be selling sandwiches on Tuesday and Saturday again. And that, the proceeds from that are going to go to the Red Door, because Chick-fil-A likes to do food donations, and the Red Door can receive food donations. So we're going to do that again this season. We're also celebrating our 15th anniversary. Sunflower Sprouts was started 15 years ago by two wonderful women, Jen and Leslie. And I've had the privilege to continue the taken over the reins and continue this beautiful mission. And so over the last 4 years. And so we're going to celebrate our 15 years of Sunflower Sprouts Friday night, September 12th. We're having a party. So while you're shopping on Friday night, come out and shop and grab a cupcake while you're there, or get in line to have your face painted. It's going to be a super fun night at Sunflower Sprouts. It's free for everybody. Friday night is free admission for everybody. Everybody is included. There will be a couple of limits on some of the fun things that we're doing. But we'll let you know when you get there. So save the date for Friday, September 12th. There will be cupcakes. Okay. We're also doing a coloring contest this season to celebrate our 15-year anniversary. And so watch for those details to come out soon on social media. And also we've had some issues with our email the last couple of weeks, but we're going to start sending those emails back out this week, hopefully. And there's going to be details about the coloring contest next week. There's going to be details about the birthday party coming later. So don't miss those big things. Make sure you put the birthday party on your calendar. Save the date. And don't forget, if you are selling with us, whether it's in Pittsburgh or in Erie, don't let August slip away from you. Make sure you make some time, schedule some time to tag. And if you're in Erie, today is Erie Gives Day. So find your favorite nonprofit and donate a couple dollars or a lot of dollars. It's a great day in Erie today to give back to the nonprofits who are so amazing to all of us and support all of us in everything we do. We have a couple favorites up there, but don't forget Emma's Footprints. And Erie City Moms, pick your favorite nonprofit and donate something today. Okay. Also, if you want to sell in Erie, there are still spots to sell with us. We would love to have you. It's so easy to sell with us. 5 easy steps to selling with us. All the details are on our social media, and you're going to get a new consignor packet that makes it just super simple. And then you're going to get a personal phone call to help you along the way. We're here every step of the way. So if you're in Erie and you want to get out the kids stuff, you want to sell the kids stuff that's taking up space, let's do that. Let's register to sell. All right. Are you guys ready for fall? Are we ready? Can we do this? I think we can do this. Let's enjoy the last couple of minutes of August. Let's get ready to take September on. Let's have a plan. Let's feel like we're ready. Keep getting bitten by bugs, and not because I'm outside. I just think I'm sweet. Okay. So let's get ready for fall. October. Pittsburgh is September 11th through the 14th. Pre-sale tickets are on sale right now. Pre-sale day is September 10th. Wednesday, September 10th. Don't forget to go get your pre-sale ticket right now. Head over to our website. Go to shop because that's what you want to do. And then you want to get a pre-sale ticket. They are available now. Erie is going to be October 4th and 5th. Consignor registration is open. Go ahead and sign up to sell with us in Erie right now. Pre-sale tickets for Erie are going to become available at the end of August. Okay, so hold off a little longer. We're selling pre-sale tickets for Pittsburgh first. We're going to sell pre-sale tickets for Erie next. Okay, if you want to shop at our event and get incredible deals on shopping, head over to our website, get on our mailing list, stay up to date on all things Sunflower. If you're ready to get rid of the kid stuff that's taking up space in your house, get a box, get a bin, or dump out a laundry basket and just start collecting, and then register to sell with us at Sunflower Sprouts. I hope you guys are doing great. Don't forget, you got this. Enjoy the rest of summer, and we will talk.